योग केवल व्यायाम भर न होकर अपने आप से तथा विश्व व प्रकृति के साथ तादात्म्य को प्राप्त करने का माध्यम है। एक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योग दिवस को आरंभ करने की दिशा में कार्य करें।
Good afternoon, friends and yoga practitioners from all around the world. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to the celebration of the 6th International Day of Yoga at the United Nations. In these very uncertain times we're living, the practice of yoga really helps us to come to terms of what's happening in the world. With a judicious mixture of yoga asanas, the physical poses, and the pranayama breathing techniques, it helps us to really find that state of tranquility and prepare us for the state of equanimity, which is the joy and hope in its purest form. Every year, the International Day of Yoga is celebrated and organized by the Permanent Mission of India at the United Nations headquarters. However, this year, we're bringing it even closer to you through the virtual webcast. This year's theme is Yoga for Health, Yoga at Home. We'll start our celebrations today with messages from the President of the General Assembly, His Excellency Tajani Muhammad Bande.
The celebration of the International Day of Yoga is a unique opportunity to recognize the holistic approach to health and well-being provided by the practice of yoga, especially in times like this. Global health is a long-term objective that requires close international cooperation and exchange of best practices. Health no longer only implies the condition of not being sick. It is also about being actively well. Multiple studies have confirmed the interdependent mental and physical benefits of yoga. The meaning of yoga is most commonly interpreted as a union, the union of the mind and the body. But it also signifies the interconnectedness of the human body and spirit to all the elements of the world that surrounds us. The practice of yoga has persisted through time and across traditions for centuries, and countless people across the world have made it an integral part of their lives. The COVID-19 pandemic has created a new reality for many of us. It has disrupted lives, created loneliness caused by social distancing, as it has also led to increased anxiety caused by economic difficulties, fear of illness, and worry about loved ones. This is only natural. This year's celebration comes amidst this critical context. In commemorating the International Day of Yoga today, we recognize the important benefits of practicing yoga and its potential in helping people deal with increased anxiety due to disruptions caused by the pandemic.
Now let's welcome Victoria Zabala and Brian Wilson from Sahaja Yoga. They're going to share the teachings from Her Holiness Mataji Sri Nirmala Devi. Mataji has shared this teaching of Kundalini all around the world, and today she's going to share some very simple but effective methods so all of us can experience this beauty of self-realization.
We are delighted to be partnering again with the Permanent Mission of India, and we're especially excited this year because it marks the 50th anniversary of Sahaja Yoga meditation. We'll speak a little bit more about that shortly, but for now we invite you to just relax, make yourselves comfortable, close your eyes if you wish, and listen to a piece of music played by Brian Charles Wilson, who we're lucky to have with us today for this event. also a universal force within us, within every human being. It's called Kundalini, which simply means feminine, coiled energy. So we would love to share this experience with you today. There's so much that can be said, but the essential is really in the experience of it and in the meditation itself. So what we'll be doing is we'll have a short guided exercise. Before we do that, I will show you the places that we'll be putting our hands. This is, we'll be using our right hand and always leaving the left hand open on the lap. And we'll be starting on the heart. Then we'll be going down to the lower part of the stomach. And then here in the hip joint, we'll be going back up to the stomach, the heart. At this point, we'll be turning our head towards the right and placing the right hand where the neck and shoulder join. Then the forehead, the back of the head, and finally, we'll stretch the palm and place it on the very top of the head, which is also called the fontanelle bone area. We'll be going through it again, even though our eyes are closed. We'll explain what to do, so no worries about memorizing or anything. So, before we start this meditation, we'll have another piece of music. And just as mentioned, we invite you to really relax, bring your attention inside, take some deep breaths, and get into that meditative mood. Now we can close our eyes if they're not already closed and place our right hand on the heart on the left side. And here we're just going to silently affirm, I am the Spirit. We are letting go of the misidentification with the thoughts, the emotions, the physical body, and we are affirming that we are something deeper. Then we can bring the hand to the neck and shoulder area. We'll turn our head to the right. We can place the right hand across the forehead. Place the hand on the back of the head. And then finally we'll place the palm of the right hand on the top of the head. We'll massage our scalp with a good pressure clockwise from the top 7 times. Raise the hand some inches above the top of the head and just see if we notice anything. A cool breeze or a warm breeze. Then we'll keep our attention where we've got our hand, but we can bring the right hand back into our lap. We can just sit a few moments. As we keep our attention above the top of the head and enjoy this silence of our mind, we can listen to one last piece of music.
you.